Welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm continuing on with my spiritual series of blogs, and I'm going to be talking a little about spiritual guides and angels. There's a lot of interest in this subject, and if you've spent any time in spiritual development circles or read New Age websites and spiritual books, you would have come across many references to spirit guides, angels, archangels, and the angelic realms. So in this video, I'm going to be explaining what is the difference and how they help us in our daily life. Now, many people use the term angels and spirit guides fairly interchangeably, but what's the difference between a spirit guide and an angel? Because they're not exactly the same. And there are many levels of angelic beings, including archangels. So let's take a look at spiritual guides first. So spirit guides are an entity from the other side, and they represent a mediator between worlds of being and non-being, worlds of reality and unreality. Now, these teachers accompany us on our journeys to places in between waking consciousness and the realms of non-consciousness, and they come in many forms. So a spirit guide is a soul that has reached a certain point in their evolution so that they are aware and expanded enough to assist other souls in their evolution. So guides have usually been incarnated as humans, so they understand the human experience. They may have been our ancestors or even deceased family members who have evolved and no longer reincarnate in a physical form. Now, they are capable of a level of non-judgment and compassion and love that most of us can only imagine. Now, spirit guides have consciously and purposefully taken on the role of being a guide. Now, they want to assist you. This is their job. However, when it comes to helping you, they can't intervene in your life unless you ask them to. So think of guides as being like a friend, but with greater wisdom and unconditional love available. Now, typically, we have more than one guide. We have certain spiritual advisors with us from birth until death, and we receive guides at different ages and stages throughout our life. We can call on specialist guides and may receive temporary guides from time to time to help with specific issues in life. Now, they may be with us for a day, a year, or even a lifetime. And they may present themselves in a variety of forms. They may assume a particular nationality, a gender, a time period that is compatible with our mindset. Or if you're male and expect a beautiful blonde goddess to be your spiritual guide, then that's the form your guide will assume. Now, they may appear in a form that they were once in a previous lifetime that they shared with you. They may take on other human forms as well. They may take on the form of an animal or lights or any other representations. Now, higher level spirit guides are pure energy and have completed their karmic cycles long ago. And they are referred to as beings of light because of their appearance and the manner in which they communicate with us, which is usually telepathic. Now, these beings travel throughout the fifth dimension into other dimensions, as well as the physical plane. And they are highly evolved beings of light, and they're quite skilled in transmitting their thoughts from their dimensions into ours. Now, their motive is one of love and of devotion to the fostering of high ideals. And their energy vibrations are so high and pure that we must adjust our receptive processes in our brain to accommodate these signals. So we must be able to work with energy and our electromagnetic field and auras at a very subtle and a refined level in order to accomplish this. Now, hypnosis is by far the most efficient and easy mechanism to do this. We can access our higher self, which is the perfect component of our soul's energy, to facilitate the connection with these spiritual guides. So the purpose of our higher self and spiritual guides are the same: to provide guidance, wisdom, compassion, love, and to assist us in manifesting our true karmic purpose. And that's the main reason we're on this earth at this time. So how can spirit guides help you? So spirit guides usually fulfill different roles in our life. Now, some people work with their guides to be better parents, to excel in their career, or to specifically improve in the area of personal growth or healing. Now, the only concern of the guide is your higher good. They are there to help you with such things as remembering who you are, letting go of fear, learning to love yourself and others. And they come to add to your joy in life and to assist you with your personal growth and to work here on the material plane. And they are training you in the art of ascension. So how do you connect with your spirit guides? Well, contact with them can come in many ways. You may connect through specific types of meditations, in healing work, or in dreams. You may see them in your mind's eye. They may look like people, because everyone's experience is different. So don't expect your guides to appear like anyone else's. You can more easily identify and recognize them when you're in an altered state of consciousness, which is hypnosis. So let's take a look at angels. What's the difference? So angels represent a separate being from humankind. They're messengers from God or the Creator, they've never had human lives. Not even a single human has ever or will ever become an angel. Although we possess a physical body, an angel does not. They are pure spirit with their own activities, societies, and hierarchy. And these groups are organized by function. Like spirit guides, angels are also available for direction, and protection. And they embody unconditional love and compassion and wisdom. So you may talk to angels and pray to them. Although they aren't to be worshipped, some belief systems suggest that we all have a guardian angel whose job it is to watch over us. So you can probably think of some close calls that you've had in your life when you were delivered from harm. Now, I had an experience myself like that when I was much younger. When I was around 19, I was driving to work in my car, and I was hit by a very large truck. It was like an 8-ton truck, and it hit me on the left side of my car, and it pushed me over into like an island in the middle of the road. And as I was pushed over, the door, because the car I was driving was a sports car, and it had no roof, it was an open car. And as I was pushed over, the door on my side was completely ripped off, the hinges and everything. And I began to roll down the hill, and I put my foot on the brake to stop the car rolling, and there was no brakes because the engine had stalled and everything was all crazy inside the motor, and there was no brakes. And I realized this, and I became really calm, and a voice came into my mind very clearly that told me I needed to veer to the left instantly. And I did, because, you know, I veered to the left and I ran up this little driveway and my car hit a fence that was a fence on the front of somebody's garden. Now, had I continued veering down the hill, there was a sharp bend at the end, and I would most definitely have either gone over that embankment or I would have hit an oncoming car and I would probably have been killed. So I believe that I had some type of angel or guidance that came into my mind at that point in time that actually saved my life. I did injure my leg. I lacerated all my leg. I had a lot of stitches in it, but I didn't have any permanent damage. So guardian angels keep us safe in situations such as these, and they work through our intuition to guide us away from dangerous choices. So archangels, what are they? They're a little bit different to an angel. Archangels are probably the most well-known, and there are several archangels such as Michael or Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, and they govern different areas of life. Now, Archangel Michael is the angel most called upon for protection and guidance. Raphael is called in more frequently for healing, because angels can help you in your life as well as your guides. So, spirit guides and angels, from my research and analysing my clients' spiritual regressions, spirit guides seem to be more personal. My clients experience angels when they receive a healing. They've said that both guides and angels will be present during a healing, but they have different energies. They often describe guides in detail, their clothing, their nationality, their, male or female, whereas angels appear more universal as light energy. Now, the great thing about angels and guides is that we all have this loving, wise help available for us, depending on how we choose to perceive that help and work with it in an active way. So, are you curious about what your guides and angels are available to you and how? Well, then maybe consider having a past life regression session with me, where I can connect you with your angels and your guides in a hypnotherapy regression session. So I'm available for sessions online Zoom. So it doesn't matter where you live. If you're an interstate, I'm in Australia, but I can see people online Zoom that live interstate or even internationally overseas. So distance is not a problem. So if you would like to connect to me and find out more about this, just email me at lorna@hypnoresults.com.au, or you could go to my website, which is spiritualregression.com.au. And I'm going to do a follow-up video very soon explaining how you can connect with your angels and your spirit guides. So please like and share and subscribe. Press that little subscribe button down the bottom to my channel so you'll be notified as soon as my next video is released. So thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day.